morning. Two areas of rain this morning, one across the southeast and then spreading its way northwards.
Because I am making good progress. It's just not going to be impossible to hit, but
Still got this old friend. Hi, welcome back and welcome to the latest instalment that I like to call Gemma Did Something Stupid. I mean, I did it with the best of intentions. So if you didn't already know, 14 days ago, I started working full-time as a creative and having a 3-month trial and seeing how that goes for me. So in that vein, the best thing to do is take every opportunity that comes your way. Not only create some opportunities, but if you see some, usually when you'd think, oh, I'm not ready for that, just saying yes. Or rather, I'm not calling it saying yes, I'm calling it that could be for me. And then throwing yourself in. So in that vein, what I've done is signed up to another pop-up shop where it's only going on for one opening night and then one full day. So yes, I've signed myself up with a lot of other creatives in this local space that has been changed from an empty shop under some creative scheme in order to get landlords, houses, shops, venues filled. So that is now a full-time creative space, and they're holding this little pop-up. I'm not quite sure what other kind of artists they've got at the moment. I think there is a variety. Obviously there's going to be ceramicists, I know 2 illustrators and me, and who the rest are, I don't know. I see this going one way. It's going to be another video of Gemma's not got her shit together, seeing as we're supposed to be setting up on Friday and it is currently 1:15 on Monday and I have absolutely nothing. My initial thought was to make prints, but I've tried to trick my brain into, okay, you know all those cute ideas that you used to have that would look great on a print? Do you want to tell me some of those now? My brain's got wise to the fact that we're trying to do this properly and gone, nope, I don't want to tell you. I don't want to tell you. So it's not telling me. I've tried to put some designs into practice. I hate them. This must be what it's like to be a visual artist, because it might look fine if I saw it, say, on Pinterest and it wasn't mine, but I hate it. I know the perfect idea is out there somewhere and it's going to come to me, but it needs to hurry up. I wrote my deadline down in my diary as Friday, and then I changed it to today because I need to have time to source getting these things printed, and I don't think it's going to happen today. So 1:15 on a Monday, I currently have prints that I hate. So let's just go with, I've currently got 0. Now what? Good morning. It is Tuesday, and I am still none the more inspired than I have been for the last couple of days. So I've decided to go for a walk. It's quite cold, it's 8 degrees, but one of my things to do this month was do more walks and I've not done any yet. So that's what I'm going to go and do this morning and hope that something comes to me. First thing I've got to do though is try and sync my watch. Carnage over there. I did one lap of this little lake and felt bad for all the moorhens because they looked really small and hungry. So I'd got just a little bit of birdseed left in my car. They saw that packet coming and just nearly attacked me. So I've not had any brainwaves yet because I've been thinking about getting attacked by moorhens. see how the rest of it goes. When I do another lap now, they're going to be really confused about there's someone coming. I feel really awkward, but I've committed to it now. When I go back round, they're going to think that I've got something. They're going to think that I've got something, and they're going to think that I've got something and come for me even more. And I don't think I could take a moorhen, but there are lots of swans and geese, and I definitely can't take a goose. Please let that brainwave hurry up and come soon. Look, now they're all waiting for me. I've got no packet in my hand, so I'm hoping they'll... Are they bright enough to realise that I've got no food? I think they are. Oh God. To be fair, it's the way I'd want to go out. Just pecked to death by some moorhens, but... Just discovered, thanks to a very useful signpost, that they weren't even moorhens, they were coots. Have seen some moorhens, they're the ones with the red on the nose. Coots are slightly bigger, with white on the nose. And death by coot is definitely not how I want to go out. Death by moorhen would be fine, not death by coot. I've had no epiphanies, so we're going to call this one a bust, but I have done nearly 2 miles, so we tried. And I didn't have to kick a bird in the face, because then they would have revoked my RSPB membership, so... No epiphanies. It's because I wanted it too bad. It's 3 days until I've got to set up. I need to have an epiphany somewhere. Wow, some angry geese somewhere. I'm going to get well out of their way and possibly go to Tesco. Tesco's the place where the epiphanies happen, right? Good morning. I think the last video that I filmed for this was probably the darkness, which was Tuesday night about 10:30, and that was when my epiphany came to me. I don't know if it's still called an epiphany, if it means that everything that I planned to do I've entirely scrapped. So everything apart from putting my actual branding up, I've decided to entirely scrap and start again. And rather than using this as a money-making mission, so seeing if I can produce products that would sell or print or something that was more commercial, I'm actually going to use it as an information finding mission. However, it's now Thursday. Setup is at some point tomorrow. Yeah, I think today is going to be trial printing stuff. I'm going to use it as an engagement mission. I'm going to get myself a little box that people can put suggestions in and stuff, and just use it as finding my feet rather than promising myself I was going to find my feet and then running before I can walk, because I feel that I've got to prove something to someone, which is essentially myself. I think that's the problem with society and life how it is at the moment. So you automatically see people with perfect YouTubes, or see people who started a brand and launched it, and all these things look absolutely perfect from the beginning. So you feel that you need to do that. Everything needs to be absolutely perfect. It needs to be the best it can be. Sometimes it's just better off going out there a little bit shit, because no one's really watching anyway. So just put it out there a little bit shit and figure out what happens from there, really. So I need to remember that. Hopefully it'll be a bit more of a tactile thing to do, which always makes me happy when I get to be hands-on, although I am going to have to try and wrap a suggestion box in something, and even though I like tactility, I'm not very good at it. So will we be ready in the next 36 hours to exhibit, to pop up? I got samples of what I'm going to exhibit. Another little sample. So I now need to proofread these because I don't just Scrivener, because when I put it into Word, a load of errors came up, but I don't trust Word to say that the errors were actually errors. So that's 2 short story pieces which people can take away for free. The ink's going in my printer, so it's a little bit green, so we're going to have to sort that. And then I need to source my box and wrap it, and then cut out some strips of paper. I've still got a lot to do, so you better get on with it. Test printing waits for no man. I should probably tidy all my crisp packets away first. Absolute state. Okay, where the rain's hit all the plants, our bathroom just smells really autumnal, and it's wonderful. So I've got this wrapping paper, which, to be fair, is just great for all occasions. I think I've used it for christenings, birthdays, everything. Yes, I know, I'm an animal. I should probably get some scissors, but we're artists, we're writers, we're mavericks, so that's that. I have to tidy it up a bit, but I quite like the rustic look. Now proofreading. Morning, it's Friday. I'm taking, what do I need? I'm taking my stuff, or what I've got ready already, into the exhibition space. It's 6 degrees. I've just walked up to check that she was definitely in. She didn't mind me dropping off. And she is, so I'm fetching it now because I didn't want to be walking one of the cities of Stoke-on-Trent with a giant frame in my hands. So this frame has actually been in my car since I took down the last exhibition. It's now covered in birds. It's now covered in birdseed, but it's been in my car since then because I haven't cleaned it out, which is actually quite lucky for me. So I'm going to go in, drop this stuff off, and then I've just got a little bit more printing to do. More printing to do to bring tomorrow. At least that's some done. So. She also said, oh, I think it's quite nice because everyone's all at different stages of their career, but pretty much all starting out. So some have just gone freelance like us. You know, one girl's 16, some are just finishing degrees, or some are just finishing masters. And she said, but I think everyone's under 30, and I was like, me, but barely. So we're barely under 30. Good afternoon. It's finally Saturday, and it is less than 2 hours until the opening night opens. And for once, I've started writing and I kind of don't want to leave. Luckily, I've got my outfit picked out because after the last exhibition that I did, I went to it after a 12-hour shift at work. So I'd rather not do that again. I want to feel a little bit fancy, so I'm going to put tights on. That's code for feeling fancy in the autumn for me. We'll get ready. Well, I'll see how many more words I can add to this now. I'm just going to keep pushing. Usually I'm pushing the barriers of how close to opening time I can get stuff finished. Today I'm going to push how close to me having to get ready can I push. How close to me having to get ready can I push me writing so that I have to rush around and be absolutely insane before we get there. I'm here. It is 6 minutes until opening. I still haven't put everything out because I've got a few printouts in my bag, and I've realised I've got an extra frame in the car which I can put up. Look at the state of my car. This is my outfit. Yeah, I've got a little bit nervous now, even though it's fine. It's kind of a good time. I did come via Sainsbury's, so if that's not how artists roll, then I don't know what is. Let's go have a look round.